Take my money for the holidays.
Take my money, bitch. Papa.
Ew. ASMR.
Wait, should we do it again?
ASMR. Welcome.
Perfect. Action.
So, as you can tell, everyone, Stephanie is back in the building.
I'm back, bitches. It was a very stressful week last week.
Oh, I know. I totally get it. We're going to hear all about it.
I needed a mental break.
Needed a mental break. And this is another episode of Are We Having Fun? Where Stephanie and I cope through life with every adventure. We give each other these mental breaks when we need them. Okay. We actually were so hyped to get back together that we didn't make a cocktail this week. So we're failing. So I want to think of an old fashioned. Have we done an old fashioned?
We have not. I don't think we've done whiskey at all.
Ooh, okay, so I'm going to do an old fashioned and I'm going to make it super easy on everyone. You guys need to get this. I'm stuck. My cords are wrapped around me, but I'm sitting right next to my bar cart. So this Knob Creek old fashioned mix.
Ooh.
And obviously you want to make it with Knob Creek bourbon. But
wait, is the bourbon in that, or that's like the sugar and everything?
Yeah, so basically you can drink this on its own, but I think
what's the percent? I need answers.
I think you can add more and it's just even better. I am not seeing what I want to see.
Fancy.
35% alcohol by volume, 70 proof. That's what that means. This was a 375 milliliter bottle. So
yeah, pretty good. I would add another little splash of whiskey on top of that, but yeah, that's cool.
So
I like Angel's Envy.
I do too. It is a little more expensive, but I did drink that in college, which you would think you would like have to grow into that.
Isn't that the opposite?
But yeah.
Broke.
Now,
broke but drinking Angel's Envy.
Yeah, now it's just Jameson. But I used to get crazy with the whiskey tastings in college. So
we should totally take a trip to Kentucky and do the whiskey run.
Hell yeah.
Whatever.
Anytime.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. My cousin lives over there. So anytime you want to go, I'll show you the distillery district. I'll show you the trail. I am such a fan. I'm so excited for this trip already. Anyway, so we have a full episode. So let's just get on into it because Stephanie, we have not talked in 2 weeks. The audience has not heard you in 2 weeks. So please catch us up on Reggae Rise Up and what the hell have you been doing?
All right. So 2 weekends ago, a week ago. It wasn't this past weekend. It was the weekend before that. Yeah, it was only a week. So I went to Reggae Rise Up, which is a reggae festival in St. Pete in Florida. And that was super fun. We went with 2 of our friends and we got like an Airbnb and it was awesome. Like some of my favorite bands are reggae bands like Catastro, like some of the smaller ones, you know, I mean, they had the big ones like Dirty Heads, Iration, and they were awesome.
I was going to say,
I like a lot of the smaller people.
With the big ones.
Yes. So they had all the good, like dogs are knocking on the door. They have all the big ones, but we saw Catastro, which is like one of my favorites. We saw Trevor Hall, which is super cool, really mellow. Who else? Dirty Heads, Iration, Modest Yahoo. There's Slightly Stupid. There was so many people.
It was like the biggest
Damian Marley was there.
Yeah.
Stephen Marley was on Thursday. I didn't go on Thursday. We just went Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, we saw Damian. He was the lead guy on Friday. So that was cool.
That is so cool. It gives me chills. That is so fun.
It was awesome. I highly recommend that festival. Honestly, next time you need to come with me next year.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be so fun.
Next year is all about the reggae vibes. I love it. All right. So let me write that down because I'm going to forget.
Yes.
to add that to the list. Okay. So
our never-ending list of travels.
So you came back from Reggae Rise Up and then you just got hit, right? You got hit with double.
Well, I got hit by
whammied.
like, it wasn't even just work. It was like everything. Like I got back, I was kind of still in like this festival mindset. Like I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do anything, whatever. And then I get back and I'm like, my house is a mess. Like my dogs need stuff to get taken care of. My job, I just got like a promotion at my job. So that's more things I have to do now and more people to follow up with and more calls to make. So it's just like all of it kind of like landed on me. And I was like, I'm freaking out.
You were just crashing hard from a weekend high.
I was exhausted because I never caught up on sleep from the festival. Because like we were staying up and like we kind of got good sleep, but we were waking up early every day. And the friends that we were staying with wake up really early. And I'm obviously not like a morning person.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'd like never caught up on sleep. And then by the time I got back, I worked 4 days in a row at the hotel bartending. So I like didn't have sleep for those 4 days. And it was just like, yeah.
Wow.
Mentally, I was exhausted and physically. So
yeah. Oh my
that's why like Kayla was like, when can we record? And I was like, I can't do today. I can't do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do Wednesday. Like I was like, just take it away, dude. I can't do it.
Yeah. We made it through. We got my mom on, and honestly, that whole conversation was like, we weren't even together. And the conversation was about how everything was hitting me all at once after that weekend too. Yeah. So something was in the air. We were all going through it. I don't know. Listeners.
I loved that episode, by the way. Shout out to your mom. That was so cool.
Good. Shout out get, like, Mama Mary.
To get her like thoughts on all that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I got some feedback and they really liked my mom. So maybe she just has to have her own podcast. So if you're listening to this, go get your own podcast now. Oh my gosh. So, okay. It's like, I don't even know what day it is. So I'm trying to think. Okay. So we got through the week, obviously. Like... Oh, and then it was Halloween. All right. So we didn't have a break at all. No one had a break. No. And if you're listening to this, you didn't even have a break.
I feel like even like when you have a fun weekend, like when I went to the reggae festival or Halloween was a fun weekend, it's not a break. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still on the go all the time. You have so many people to meet. You have to like get dressed up. You do all this. So like, it's not like I'm actually relaxing at all. It's like another thing that's not on my to-do list. Deep
and you like to do things when you're on vacation.
I love to-do lists, but that was a little stressful. So I need to tone it down.
I mean, same though. When we went to California, it was like, well, we didn't want to leave, like, you know, but it was like just thing after thing after thing after thing. And I was like, so I'm totally like fine with a night in.
From your vacation.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was no vacation. It just like shit hit the fan.
But you had so much fun and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm jealous. I really want to go to an MGK concert because that would have been like
that amazing. Was so fun. And okay, wait, I've been thinking about this. So like when we were in college, I'm a wild boy. I'm a wild boy. That was the anthem. Like, you know, you're just sitting in your apartment jamming with your friends.
Who sings that? Him? No.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. He was like a nobody at that point. So like I didn't even remember the name of that guy.
I'm glad that he switched his forte to like pop punk. I think it's better on him.
Honestly, I love this direction that he's going. Yeah. And he did really, I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was
nice.
It was
fun.
What
was your favorite song?
I love his whole new album. So even the God, why can I never talk? The deluxe version, I love. So every single song is so good. Just every single one of them.
Travis Barker was not there, right? It was just
he was there.
He was there.
He was there.
He was not.
Yes, he was there at the beginning, and then he said goodnight.
Well, that makes sense. He lives there. This is in Cali.
Yeah,
because I'm like, if he did a show in like Virginia, he wouldn't have been there.
Right. So like he showed up for a few songs. He said goodnight, and then MGK's actual drummer came on and just shredded. I mean, that guy's amazing too. The keyboardist is amazing. Like
Oh my
Everybody that he
gosh. Wait,
performs with is
what
also good.
songs did Travis play? He was the drummer for some of the songs?
Yeah. It was, I think
probably like the main ones, like the best friend, whatever.
Yeah, I think like Bloody Valentine or no,
yeah,
wait, that was later on. The one with Halsey in it.
Forget Me.
Yeah.
Or Forget
Forget
You
Me
Too.
Too.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty sick. Honestly, okay, so I don't know if I really talked about the concert much on the episode with my mom because she didn't even know who he was. So why would she ask about it? But when we went to the venue, so the venue was at University of Southern California, USC, which is a beautiful campus. We stayed in a hotel like associated with its official hotel, the college's official hotel. So it was really nice. It was a really nice hotel. And we just walked to the venue and it was in the auditorium of the campus. But it was weird because we had to walk through this line for like an hour after getting checked through security. Mm-hmm. And then we went outside into basically the parking lot of this auditorium, and that's where the concert was. So it was so weird.
In a parking lot?
Yeah. So the actual auditorium was just the line, and then the parking lot outside the auditorium was the actual concert.
What in the hell?
And then, yeah, exactly.
I would be like, can I get a refund?
It was a little weird. It was a little weird. And then when we finally got out there, he was already starting to perform because we like didn't really care much about the openers. So we just like took our time, got Blaze Pizza because you got to take advantage of it while you can. And like, you know, pre-gamed a little bit, the two of us, and we were just like jamming in the hotel room. And then we get to the concert venue and like, it's funny because Parker's like, I don't understand why you would go to a concert where you're all like sardine together and then you're trying to push through and people look at you weird. And then when other people try to push through, you look at them weird. And I was like, oh, I live for that. Like, I love that concert.
Welcome to any festival ever.
Yeah, I love that concert mentality. Like, I want to be right at the front, at least right up against the gate
at Reggae Rise Up.
VIP.
Mark was like, I mean, you know, Mark, he's like, move. Like, he's like,
and somebody like got in a fight. These two girls got in a fight next to us. And then they're like kind of spilling their drinks everywhere. And then so I'm trying to like block it. And Parker's like, what'd you expect at this concert? I was like, no, it's fine. I'm just like trying to deflect it from happening. But like I had a look of disgust on my face because I'm like, why did they have to act like that? But also like it was cool to kind of see like a mosh situation going on with these girls because it's been a long time since I've been to a rock concert. This was the first concert I've been to. Well, no, it's not. But like first concert like that legit I've big concert really wanted to go to. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that fight end? Who won?
Someone got in between them. It was so stupid. Lord. They were just, I don't even know what they were babbling about. They were just drunk and like just annoying. But but it was a good time. It was good.
So we both had fun on our weekends.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then so we came back, we had to prepare for Halloween, and the whole time we're just like, okay, let's just make it through California. Okay, let's just make it back home. You know, we're just like dealing with like moment by moment by moment. Yeah. And we're like, oh no, we need to prepare for Halloween now because people were coming to town.
One after the other.
Yeah. We didn't have costumes, but we were going out. So we needed to dress up. There's like a costume contest. So
what'd you guys end up being?
I don't play around. So we were Rick and Morty and Mr. Meeseeks and Pickle Rick. So I was Rick. Charles, our friend from New York, came up because he's like in Minnesota for the week. We got him to be Morty because Parker and his other friend from back home came up and they were Mr. Meeseeks. So it was so funny. And then
both of them were?
Yeah, both of them were to have like multiple Mr. Meeseeks around.
That's awesome.
And then
where's the picture? Send me pictures.
Well, here's the thing. Well, Pumpkin was Pickle Rick. So I just basically got his pickle toy and I put his harness on and I shoved the pickle in his harness, and then we took pictures with that. So we got these pictures. Parker and I got these pictures with Pumpkin, and then we got pictures with me, him, and his other friend that was Mr. Meeseeks. And then we didn't get any more pictures throughout the night, and none of them were good.
Yeah, like, that was me, dude. That was like, my night.
None of them were good.
I look back on them and they're all blurry, and there's like lights, like
which is hilarious. But then when we got to the bar crawl, they had a professional photographer for the event, so they took a picture of us as a group. So I'm gonna be looking for those pictures. That's why I'm holding off on the Halloween stuff right now.
Yeah.
Because we just didn't really. Like, we didn't really take any videos or pictures or anything like that. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that means it's a good night. So
yeah, we like hopped to all these different bars. There were even bars on there that we hadn't heard of, so that was cool. We got to look at some new stuff.
Yeah.
And then basically we're just like showing everybody the bars in our area, and we got a couple free drinks out of it. So it was a long, fun night. And then Sunday we just like did nothing because like, let's just relax.
Right. Oh my gosh, that was Saturday night that you went out?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was Friday night?
That was really cool, actually. We got to fly so like Parker's friend's flight was delayed. He got stuck in Chicago because the airlines are like crazy.
Yeah, and they're canceling everything.
If they have like a crew shortage, then you don't know when you're gonna get on your next flight sometimes. So he found a flight to this random airport in Wisconsin, and we flew to pick him up in a small plane like you were in.
So cool.
Yeah. So that was really fun. What? And then we kind of like came to the rescue. And then
that is the coolest way to miss a flight and then get like rerouted, to have your friend come like skirt by, and they're
exactly. So then we finally made it back to the apartment, and then we played a lot of video games, to be honest, because we love our Switch, and we just wanted to like.
I can attest to that when I was there.
Yeah. So there was a lot of that. Like, it just not like, we're kind of all low on money anyway, so we don't want to like go out and spend hundreds of dollars. So
when you plan for it,
occupy yourself. Yeah, buy some beer and you're good to go for the weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So tell me about your weekend.
So mine was the opposite. So Friday we went out. Mark he was supposed to work, so we were about to have like no weekend because I had to work on Halloween and he had to work Friday, Saturday. So, but he got off, so we went to our friend's house. He had like this party. Well, our friends invited us to their friend's house. So he had like this giant party. It was really cool. So Mark dressed up as Joe Goldberg from the show You.
Yes. Oh my gosh, he killed it. He looked like him. Dude. Oh my gosh, I saw the picture.
Just like him when he does it.
He like looked
the way he was like looking at his hands and his mannerisms. I was like, dude, you could seriously be him. Like,
I was gonna say, Mark has been studying acting secretly, because I see.
You saw his snaps. He's like recording stuff.
Yeah, I see him, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so that was cool, and that was such a last minute costume because he didn't have anything. Like, I bought my costume. I was Katara from The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
like
that was
Fire Nation Katara, though, season 3. For those of you that have seen that.
Honestly, I saw your outfit and I knew exactly who you were. I just didn't know her name.
No, everybody. Okay, so Katara normally wears blue, obviously, because she's from the Water Tribe. But Fire Nation Katara, she wears red because she's like undercover in the Fire Nation. And everybody, I took a picture and I was like, who am I? And I sent it out to a bunch of people. And everybody told me I look like Azula. And I was like, no, that's not her.
I don't know who Azula is.
Like the bad sister, but her outfit is totally different. It's like, doesn't have a belly showing. It has like, it's darker. Whatever.
You're like, it was totally wrong.
Yeah, clearly I'm a master at this.
I would have just said The Last Airbender, but obviously you weren't Aang, so I just didn't comment anything.
Yeah,
because I didn't want to be like,
you didn't want to be wrong and you'd be like,
yeah. I was just like, I'll just let it go.
But yeah, I bought that back in May because I always wait until the last minute and then I'm like running around trying to figure out what I'm going to be. Everything's sold out. So I made it a point this year. I was like, I'm going to buy it in summer when I don't have to worry about it.
Look at
and
you.
Mark literally came up with his costume to be Joe the night of.
How did he?
Was like, well, what do I have? I have a baseball cap. And then he's like, oh, I can just wear this white shirt and put blood on it.
Yeah. How did he do the blood? He just did it himself.
He bought fake blood. Yeah. And he put it on his palms and he just went like that. And
like, okay. I got it.
And then he had everything else. I was like, just wear dress pants. Like Joe always wears dress pants with a belt with like a solid colored shirt.
Yeah.
So he literally had all of that in his closet. And I was like, dude, this is the most like underrated outfit. Dude. But it's like everything that you could have had anyway. So he spent $0. It was
wow.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing. I actually didn't spend any money on my costume except for the hair for Rick. You know how it's like all crazy. So we went shopping literally, I think the day before we went out, maybe 2 days before. And then our Spirit Halloween was sold out, just completely wiped out. Yeah. But they had some like thing 1 and thing 2 stuff. So they just happened to have a headband,
the blue one
with the blue hair. And I was like, this will work. Like,
wait, is Rick's hair blue or is it white?
It's like feeling like gray. It's like gray because he's old, but like it has a blue tinge to it. So like people would understand. Yeah. And then I drew on a unibrow myself. Dude.
Wait, did you have a lab coat?
Yeah. So I borrowed a lab coat from my friend. And then
lab coats and lingerie.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, dang, I used to have a lab coat.
Just bringing back the memories.
Should have kept that lab coat. Dang. Didn't know it would go to more parties. No. And then it was like khaki pants and a teal blue shirt. So yeah, I was set. Awesome. I was set.
Oh, yeah.
And then I wore like my thigh high boots because I was like, okay, how do I make this sexy? But I had a unibrow and I had the drool.
It's Rickette.
You know, the drool under his mouth.
Yeah.
I like drew it in. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sure people were like, what the
Did people like say like they loved your outfit? Did they like
one girl, she like walked up and she's like, oh my god, I absolutely love your Rick outfit. And I was like, thank you. And I didn't know what she was whatsoever, so I couldn't say it back.
So she wasn't like a cat.
No, I feel like she was like a pink lady from Greece, but like I couldn't really tell.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I got that vibe. I don't know. Yeah. I just didn't say anything. Maybe a Powerpuff Girl. I don't know. See, that's why I didn't say anything.
It's totally different, but okay. But yeah, so Friday was cool for me. Saturday, Mark had to work. I was off. So I had dinner with my sister, like did a bunch of other stuff. And then I got home at like 10 and I was texting Mark. I was like, hey, if you get off in time, we can like still do something. Like there was a party down the street. We could have gone downtown. But he just got home like so late, like almost 1 a.m. So we were like,
oh,
whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. So we just chilled. We ate some pizza, watched some shows. And then Sunday was actual Halloween. I had to work at 6. So we were going to go to our friend's house in Melbourne and like carve pumpkins and just have like a little, not like a rager, thing. Just like a cute party, like make some cool drinks, whatever. But we woke up too late because we were exhausted from the night before. It's a sequence. So we FaceTime them and painted pumpkins. Oh, wow. I have to show you my pumpkin. Well, you probably saw my post. Did you see my pumpkin that I painted?
You painted A Starry Night.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm keeping up. I remember.
For all of you guys that are listening, go to my Instagram because I painted Van Gogh's A Starry Night on like a mini pumpkin. This wasn't even a full-size pumpkin.
It was pretty sick.
That's like a pie pumpkin because every pumpkin was sold out around us. So I had to buy like the mini ones and then just improvise.
That's still cool.
But I'm proud of it. I'm not a painter at all. I don't have any artistry, and I think I did pretty good. So.
Yeah. No, she did. She killed it.
Loved it.
Stephanie_DEEB.
Stephanie Deeb, artiste. Just add that to my.
Yeah, add that to the resume. So,
all in all, though, successful weekend. I'm tired, but we're here.
Yeah, I feel like actual Halloween was kind of like everyone took a step back.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was a Sunday, and what happens on Sundays?
Right. Exactly. Did you have trick-or-treaters?
I was at work, so I wouldn't know. But Mark, we only had like half a bag of candy because we thought we had more than we had. So he put like the bag out. Oh, and we also have those 2 German shepherds, and they're not.
Yeah, true.
Every time you open the door to a bunch of scary people in costumes, it's not going to go well. So he like was in the living room with them, and he just put a bowl outside and was like, "Here, just take it." So we
hilarious.
tried.
So I'm so glad you actually got to carve pumpkins because I didn't even. Oh yeah, paint. Well, I didn't even get to carve, paint any pumpkins. So
But
I'm
you
like,
own a pumpkin. Shout out pumpkin.
Oh yeah, but I do
So
have
see,
pumpkin every day in my life.
You're Halloweeny all year round.
Yay, I'm a Halloweeny. But I'm excited to like transition into the pumpkins of Thanksgiving and general fall because that's really my favorite time.
My favorite time of the year.
Honestly.
Favorite season, hands down.
Hands down. Nothing beats
down.
My hands are actually up because I'm excited about it.
Oh my gosh. What's your favorite thing about fall? Like, what do you love about it?
Just like everything. I love the weather. I love the leaves changing. I love
if you're not from Florida.
Well, yeah, that's true. I love the holidays associated with it. Like, I don't know. I always feel the best during fall. I always feel the worst during spring. I'm like a very seasonal person. I love summer and fall.
Yes.
And parts of winter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of like a little bit of everything, but my hands down all favorite is fall.
Maybe
like I want everything in fall. I want to get married in fall. I want to have my first child in fall. Fall is like my shit.
Wow, that sounds like a basic bitch.
Pass me the PSL.
So you're just gonna get.
I actually really don't like pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh, really?
So I love fall. I'm not a fan of some fall things. Like I'm not really that into pumpkin. I could do without it.
Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I bought
Unless it's like a pumpkin loaf, then I could eat that. But like pumpkin flavored like donuts and drinks, I don't know. Not my favorite.
I bought pumpkin pie spice and pumpkin butter because then I can put them on pancakes and stuff.
Oh yes,
I'm all about that.
Not all about
that.
Speaking of weather, oh my gosh, in Florida, it has been beautiful down here. It started literally like 2 days before Halloween. And like I walked out of work one day and it literally was like crisp. Like every night before that was hot, humid. And one night it was just all of a sudden like it changed like that, like overnight, literally. Ooh. And then every night since then, it's been like low 60s or high 60s every single night. It is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
And on Halloween itself, it was like perfect weather, dude. Like crisp skies. I think the high was like 72. It was like amazing.
Wow. Well, that's like quite the opposite here because when we first moved, everyone said, be ready for your first snowfall on Halloween. And lo and behold, on Sunday, there were little flurries and hail.
Oh my God. Hail?
Yeah, it was like, it didn't decide if it wanted to rain, hail, ice, or snow. So it was kind of a mixture of everything. And so
careful driving with that black ice.
Yeah. And so Parker's car was in the shop all weekend. When we picked it up, there was a literal layer of ice on his car, like shaved ice, basically.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so it has begun. So this is what real fall is like. All the leaves are different colors, and with
That's
that
what I want.
Comes snow. So I hope we have a white Christmas. That would be so cute. Oh my god.
Well, wait, aren't you coming down here for Christmas though?
Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay. Well, a white
You're gonna have a hot ass Christmas.
Well, we're gonna have a white Christmas season because it's gonna snow like every day. I guess the average for the whole season is like 82 inches of snow.
Christmas is so cute up there though, since it's kind of like a small town. I'm sure they like decorate the streets and like.
I mean, it's not like maybe there's a small town. It is a city, but they do decorate down by the lake, and then there's like probably neighboring towns or something that do different things. I'm excited. That's really cute. I just love go up there. I just love everything about it.
I want to go up there and snowboard.
But more about this fabulous time of year because that just means that I want to buy everything. I want to, this everything's so cute in the stores. I
Yes.
want to
Oh my
decorate. I
gosh.
want to buy
And
presents.
stores know it too. Like they start
They
marketing to
know.
you. They start
Yeah.
dropping stuff in your inbox like, "Oh, you're going to like this. Look at these scents. Look at this." I'm like, "Fuck you
Yeah.
guys. You know I'm going to be
I'm a
like
sucker for any marketing
you know
ploy
I'm
for the
buying all of this." I
holidays.
know. I'm like, ugh,
Black
I'm not a
Friday
shopaholic,
deals.
but I also believe in treat yourself. So I definitely buy some things for myself.
I definitely believe in treat
Definitely
yourself.
am a believer in treating yourself, especially when I'm stressed out after the week that I just had. I'm like, you know
So
what?
like every day. No.
Basically, yes. Don't call me out, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love that so much. Yeah, it's definitely getting cold. And so we're just like winter's coming. Winter's here.
Yeah.
Like
And it's like
whatever.
it's not even just the weather and like the smells and all that stuff, but it's like once you feel that fall's here, all of the holidays are there, you
Yeah,
know?
you just
So it's
know.
like
You
we
just
just did
know.
Halloween. That was awesome. Thanksgiving, you're with your family, get some good food.
So you're
And then I'm
listening to
not like
Christmas
super
music,
big.
right?
No, because I'm not a psycho. Like I want to, trust me, the urge is there, but I'm gonna wait until like the end of November.
I listened to one
That is
today.
just
I got really hyped about it, honestly.
did you did you see that meme where it's like a Nightmare Before Christmas meme and it's like Pumpkin Jack and it's like October 31st and then he switches this way with his Santa hat and it's like November 1st.
No. Oh my gosh, I wish I saw that.
And
Send
Mark
it
and
to me.
I want to do a Christmas party this year. That's a Nightmare Before Christmas themed party.
Wait, can we do it right after Christmas when we come up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, like the day after Christmas or the day after, like the 27th.
Okay, yeah.
Something
We'll
like
plan
that.
it.
I don't
Because
even know what day Christmas is, but
we want to do a Nightmare Before Christmas theme party. That way, like, if you want to dress Halloweeny, you can. And if you want to dress Christmassy, you can. But it's going to be like, like the movie, like those two things combined.
yeah,
It'll be fun.
that'll
I'm
be so
excited.
fun. I really want to be part of that.
Okay.
And
I'm going to
if you do it
start planning it
after,
then
then
and
we'll
I'll
be
send
there.
out the dates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me after this when you're going to be here again.
Okay. Definitely. I'm going to write this down. Write it down.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes. Write down everything because we
My
forget.
theme of the week is to write things down because I'm terrible about it. Any ideas, any to do things, I need to write them down. So,
Love me a
Christmas.
to-do list. But yeah, this is just, I don't know. I just love this time of year. It's hard to be like upset or sad during this time of year.
Right. You're supposed to be grateful and why
and
can't you
like,
be
it's a
grateful
great
all
time.
year? But I mean, everybody's attitude kind of just changes around this time.
Yeah.
And
then
you're either a Scrooge or you're a giver, whatever the opposite of a Scrooge is.
An angel. No?
Angel.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, so it's like Halloween in October, Thanksgiving in November, Christmas in December, and then January is my birthday, and then February is your birthday. So this whole time of year, the next 5 months are going to be like amazing.
Goodness. And it's wedding season.
Cuffing
season. Tough to deal with that.
Yeah,
Cuffing
and baby season. I have so many people that I know that are pregnant right now.
Dude.
So there's going to be a lot of baby showers, a lot of gender reveals.
Parker's like, how am I ever going to take my own vacation from here on out? Because everybody's going to want me to use my time off to go to a wedding or like some kind of like serious life event.
But then you switch it around and they do that for you. So
yeah.
It evens out.
But it's just like, you're so right though. Like literally everybody wants you to, be there. And then how do you like work that out with your job?
Yeah.
It's a finesse. I don't know. This is the first time
Just tell them, sorry, dude, I'm popular. I got to go here.
It's weird that like all my friends are like now getting married and in serious relationships. Before that, everybody was very single.
Right.
And it just like flipped in a year.
And I feel like it flipped. I mean, it wasn't like all of a sudden because this was years ago, but in my mind, I'm still lagging and I still feel like it's 2016.
Right.
So like, I'm like, how are these people having kids? Aren't we all like 12? Right. And then I realized I'm like, we're all like 26, 27. Like this is the age.
People are looking at us like we're old.
Plot twist. Kayla's coming home again. Remember in the
Surprise,
first
everyone.
episode, I think it was, when you were like, my trips include Florida,
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 Florida.
Florida, Florida.
This is where it happens. Yeah.
This is the fourth Florida.
Yeah. So this is I'm coming for a music festival.
Not
Surprise.
attending it though, she's working it. But I guess you're kind of attending
I
it
am
too.
also attending it though.
Yeah, you get to hear it all. Wait,
Yeah.
who's the headliners for this fest?
I don't know, probably like Jake Owen or something. That's what I'm hoping for. I have no idea actually. Is that like an older country singer for people nowadays? I don't
I
know.
don't even know who that is. I'm not a follower.
Oh, well, then why are you asking? Just kidding.
Well, because I figured I'd know like a basic one.
You will. He is basic. He sings Barefoot Blue Jean Night. That was like our anthem in high school. Why am I all about the anthems today?
I don't know.
On the
and I think your anthems aren't the same as my anthem.
Yeah, but like, it's funny. It goes back to like we had the same friends, but they were all in like different settings. Like we didn't hang out with them at the same time.
Yeah. Or we like did different things.
I'm definitely looking up the lineup now as we speak.
Well, you have to know it too. If you're gonna be working it, you gotta.
Wait, I don't know who those people are. What the heck? Oh, this is just one day. Chris Lane, Miranda Lambert.
There you go.
That's one I know. Pumped for that. Lee Brice, Billy Currington.
Oh, I remember you loved him.
I love him so much. No, that's gonna be at the height.
That other one, Old Dominion.
I better be taking a break during that. Okay. The next day, Hardy. I literally see Hardy every single time I work a music festival. Bare Naked Ladies, they're classics. I don't know.
That's cool.
Luke Bryan.
Of course.
I saw Luke Bryan for the first time at this festival when I was in college. Yeah.
I remember that time.
Blanco
I can't wait. I remember the stories from when you first went to this festival.
Yeah.
Kayla actually attended it like 5 or 6 years ago. And now you're going to be going back again as like an adult. I can't wait to hear like the different stories.
Life has changed so much since I went. Like when I went that year, okay, guys, I bought this ticket, right?
I remember the story.
Nothing has changed.
You just like stayed in someone's room. You didn't even know that.
No, I knew them. Yeah,
but
okay.
Barely.
Wait, hold on. No, I knew them. Okay, hold on. Back up. Okay. So I get this ticket from a coworker, okay? And my plan was to meet her down there, but we never found each other. So then I randomly ran into someone that we went to high school with that I've known since elementary school. And I was like, what's up?
So you're by yourself at this point.
So I was by myself. I was just going to vibe. And then I had some friends that were working basically the job that I'm working next week. So like they were also there, but they were doing their own thing, working. And then they were just like, I don't know, doing their own thing after work. So I was at this point looking for my friend. I ended up finding this guy we knew in high school. And then I was just like, yo, like, can I hang out with you? Because I can't find my friend anywhere. And I ended up like, meeting all these people and like crashed in their hotel room because I didn't know what to do. And then it ended up being a really fun weekend and it was totally unexpected.
I think I remember a snap that you sent and it was just like a handle of like Captain Morgan in like some random ass hotel room. I'm like, are you okay?
I was in good hands.
You need help?
It was a wild time. Oh, at this point too, I remember because I had driven back and forth to New York. I had stopped on the way home and bought moonshine somewhere. Like you got to go out of Florida to get moonshine. So I remember taking moonshine to this festival, legal moonshine, whatever that means. So like, what a wild life. What the heck?
What it should be.
It was so fun. It honestly was so fun. But yeah, it'll be a different experience this year for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. Please send snaps. Especially if they have,
I'll try.
especially if they have handles of Captain Morgan. Just send me all the snaps.
Oh yeah. I don't think it won't be like that though. But I have to share one more. Like I didn't name all these other people you might know, but you'll never believe. So I love this festival because there's always some random person that's not really country. And when I went, it was Nelly. This time it's going to be. Yeah, how'd you know?
Because he's in everything in Florida, dude. He's kind of annoying. Like he needs to stop. I know that probably makes me sound cynical, but no, freaking Pitbull, dude. He's like in way too much shit.
The fact that you guessed it, I didn't even say. You didn't even know anything about this festival.
Mr. 305, we get it. You're from Miami. It's like a stone's throw from here.
You get it. You drove there. You took the little transit system up there, whatever it is.
Literally like ride a Lime bike and be there. So
we're going to go into our 3 questions because obviously we want to keep talking, and the only way to do that is
will be 2 hours long at that point. Yeah. So
the only way to keep talking is to use them as answers to our 3 questions. So as you know, we always do questions that we have not discussed with each other beforehand. And we haven't discussed the answers at least. So I'm just going to read off the questions real quick, and then we're going to answer them however we choose. So question number 1 is, what was your favorite costume of all time? If you can even remember all of your costumes, because sometimes, we like to dress up multiple times. Number 2, what is your favorite holiday? And number 3, what are your goals for this season? Like, what are your immediate goals? And if you're listening at this point in the episode, thanks for sticking with us, because
love you.
Dang, you got a good attention span, like to be listening to an hour podcast, because we can never make it shorter than that. So
we really need to try though.
Yeah, but
I feel like we don't want you guys to get sick of us. So tell us if you're sick of us or not, so we can adjust.
I was going to say, just, tell us what your answers for these questions are, because you're here with us. That's what I was going to say.
Or that.
But also tell us if you're sick of us. If you hate us, leave a review and tell us how much you hate our guts.
Don't do it.
It'll give us clout.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, what was your favorite costume of all time, Steph?
I don't remember anything. Okay. So I have a really bad memory issue. I just don't remember irrelevant details. I don't know. So I'm trying to think back, like what I know when we were in college, I was a hippie. I'm pretty sure I've done a hippie twice. I was an alien last year, and this year I was Katara, and that's all the ones I can think of. I don't remember any other years.
Well, the hippie one was fun. I was thinking about that year in my head.
Kim Possible.
Yeah. That wasn't going to be my answer, but that's definitely high on the list.
It was a fun year, yeah. But honestly, I'm biased, but I would say this year, just because like my outfit was on point.
Yeah.
Like if you literally pull up a picture of Katara and then pulled up a picture of my outfit, obviously I bought it that way, but I did like my hair the way that she does it, and I got like shoes that kind of matched. So I liked it. I'm definitely going to reuse this costume
photo shoot for you. Oh, wait.
I want Mark to be Aang. So at some point in the future, maybe not next year, but one of these future years, he's going to be Aang and shave his head, and I'm going to be Katara.
Why did I think when you said I want him to be Aang, I was thinking of the fluff ball thing.
Appa?
Appa. No. I pictured him as Appa.
I mean, he could do that too. That'd be pretty sick.
That's like Parker wanted to be Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's perfect.
You want to be like these animals. And we're like the main people.
That's so funny.
What about you? What was your favorite?
So I thought to one of the years that we dressed up together as well. And I think the best, we 1 year, or maybe it was even 2 years, but we dressed up like 6 times within 2 years. So I don't know what year was what, but we had so many costumes together for all these different events. And I just absolutely love that we got so obscure with our costumes. Like we dressed up as Drake lyrics one year,
Oh,
and
I forgot about
Stephanie
that. Oh my gosh,
Stephanie
that was
was
such a good year. It's coming
Stephanie
back.
was Steph Curry with the shot, and
We
I
were
was Chef Curry with the pot, boy. So we were Drake lyrics,
guys
and we went downtown and to these parties beforehand with a shot glass for Stephanie because she's Steph Curry with the
with the
shot.
shot.
And I was Chef Curry, and I carried around a pot and a whisk because we were so
Freaking
dedicated
metal
to our
pot, dude.
characters. And we had handmade Warriors things to
Signs.
go
We wore
over.
like blue shirts, and then we literally printed out the warrior symbol and
Yeah.
cut it out and put it on string and put it over our necks.
And then I
Like,
think
we went all out.
and then we wore like basketball shoes.
And I'm pretty
Like
sure we carried a basketball. I'm
yeah, you
thinking
carried a
about
basketball too.
I think I was
Yes.
like walking downtown Orlando, literally dribbling a basketball. We went
Oh
all
my
out.
God. We went all out on that. And I just appreciate the creativity that we have when we're together.
I
So
love that. That was your idea for sure, though. And that same
Well.
year, that song that's like LOL smiley face. I was literally
know.
a smiley face.
You were, yeah. We dressed up as lyrics a lot. It was great. It was a highlight of our life.
I have
So
to do that.
thank you,
year.
Stephanie, for the memes, because like it was amazing.
Hashtag
So
memes.
we're gonna go to number 2. What's your favorite holiday? Because we're talking about the holiday season, but your favorite holiday doesn't necessarily have to do with right now.
Mine does, though. I'm 50-50 between Halloween and Christmas. So I like, for the actual day of the holiday, my favorite is Halloween, or like I guess the weekend would be Halloween. Christmas, I like the season, if that makes sense. So like
Yeah.
on Christmas itself, I honestly never really do anything. Like we do like a dinner like the night before on Christmas Eve as a family, but other than that, like we don't, we're not kids anymore. We're not opening presents on the day and like playing with our toys. So
No. Oh,
for the
we
whole
still make a big
I'm
deal.
not. Maybe you are. I don't know. But so for like the Christmas season, like the whole month of December, I love that because like the weather, getting into it, the music, Christmas parties. I love peppermint and like making hot chocolate and stuff like that. But for the actual like day or weekend, I like Halloween. So
nice. I definitely think Halloween is one of my favorite. I love dressing up. I love getting into different characters, and I love socializing and everything that's associated with Halloween. And 4th of July, honestly, it's just like always a good time. I've always loved 4th of July. I just like, I love boating on the 4th of July, eating a hot dog, just
red,
like
white, and blue.
Really American stuff here, but it's one of my favorites, and family time and everything like that. So fireworks, everything, all of it. And it was still really fun this year too. We had a really good time. We went to Mall of America on July 4th. Like if you're gonna do anything American, go to Mall of America.
Yeah,
Mall of America.
How was that? Was it packed?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
cool.
Nothing's really like packed nowadays, but I don't even know what we did. I think Spirit Halloween was like opening up at that point, and we're like, what the heck? Halloween's not even close.
Yeah. And now we're like, what the heck when it's Christmas stuff?
Christmas stuff. I saw Candy Cane.
I have to check on the radio. They're probably playing Christmas songs as we speak.
Oh no. It's what? Magic 107.7.
Yes, 107.7. Magic.
Gosh, if they're playing it on the radio.
They are. I guarantee it. I'm pretty sure they always start on November 1st.
At least I heard mine on a random Spotify playlist. So it wasn't even my choice.
Yeah.
But
yikes.
Crazy. Okay, so what are your immediate goals for this season?
So today is the first day that I'm like committed to working out. And I know that's normally like a January 1st thing, but I'm going to Dominican Republic in January. So your girl's trying to look hot.
Yes. Okay.
So Mark and I had like a big discussion earlier today, and we were like, dude, we're just like, not to say that we're like overweight or anything like that, but I just know that if I put in like the discipline and the time, I could look so good, and so could he. Mm-hmm. So we literally were like, we're committed to this. Like we woke up today, first day, Monday, we went for a run. We did some like sit-ups, push-ups, did a little HIIT workout, and we've been eating really well today. And I'm like, we went shopping for the week, and we got like a lot of vegetables, a lot of like good food. Yeah. So I'm committed. Like I just want to, I want to go balls to the wall for these 2 months. And then once I see the results, I know I'm going to get addicted and I'm going to like want to keep going. Yeah. It's just like the time, like trying to get the results is when it's like easy to quit, you know, because you don't actually see anything yet.
Yeah. My biggest thing is like when you want to quit, that's when it's time to double down. Like that's when it's time to go harder than ever.
Yeah.
And so I have a few goals and they're kind of similar to yours actually, because not in the sense that like mine are fitness goals, but mine are financial goals. Like I'm really trying to live more within my means.
That's good.
And so in that sense, we have been going shopping more consciously at the grocery store and planning our meals out for the week.
Yes.
And like Parker,
so much money that way. It's crazy.
Yeah. And Parker wants to like work out more and get more in shape. So it just kind of all goes hand in hand where we're starting to eat more at home versus going out. And, you know, the portions are so big and unhealthy.
We could FaceTime and work out together.
Dude, wait, why don't we do that?
We should. Because then all 4 of us hold each other accountable. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Okay. When we
used to do country power hours with like White Claws, and now we can do it with like push-ups.
Yes. Okay. When do you usually work out though? What time of day?
Well, because I work out at night a lot, it's gonna have to be in the mornings.
Right. Okay.
So just whenever you guys are free, like, because I work from home, you know, until 5 every day.
Well, so. Parker wants to like work out at 6 a.m. and I don't really want to do that, but I can like.
I respect it and I want to do that, but it's not going to happen, and I'm not going to kid myself.
So maybe like a couple hours later.
Maybe we like
can just do it for ourselves.
8 a.m. That's a good time.
That's like 7 for me.
Or even, or 8:30, 7:30 your time. Because then that means we could like do our workout and I could be done before I even start my work day, which is cool.
Yeah. So when's your work day? Like 9?
Like 9:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Today we did it at 12. I did
write it down, girl. Write it down.
Add it to the list.
And
whoever out there needs to work out too, you're welcome to join the Zoom call.
Yeah, we can all
work out together.
We can do a Zoom workout if you're interested, anybody. So okay. Now I've written down reggae, Christmas stuff, FaceTime workout. This is great. Okay, so another one of my goals actually kind of goes hand in hand with that though, because I'm trying to save money. We finally went skating over the weekend. So because we had a couple friends, we like brought out skating? The one, no, just like skateboarding, roller skating. Nice. Parker brought the one wheel too. We all went out by the lake and we just went down the path and it was so good. Like I'm legit. I did fall on my butt a couple times pretty hard, but legit my arm hurt so badly, like sore wise, that I was trying to hop up on the counter because I'm short and I needed to reach something up high while Parker was at work. And my arm started wobbling, trying to support my body weight.
No.
Yeah. I was like, I laughed at how ridiculous it was that I was actually, it was almost like when you do so many push-ups and the next day your
muscles start like,
they're just giving out. I'm like, this is weird. This is really weird. So that's like another thing I want to do more. I don't know how possible it'll be with the inclement weather. But I think there's a skating rink.
I was going to say, if there's an indoor skating rink, I'm sure there's one.
But it's so fun to just like do it outside.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be coming to Florida, so you can do it when you're down here with us.
Oh my God. Fort Lauderdale literally has a path along the beach to like do that kind of stuff. Yeah, will you come with me?
Or St. Pete, literally any of those beach towns. They all have that.
Yeah, but that's where I'll be. You want to go?
Yeah. Yes, I do. If I'm off I will be off one day on the weekend, so I'm down to come down for the day.
Woo!
We will talk about that.
Ow, I couldn't even hold up my arm. Like this hurts so badly. Like literally can't hold my arm up. That sounds so exciting. And then but I would like to get into skiing or something over the winter. It just I'm the biggest goal too is just I want to work as many days as possible. So for me that's like 4 days a week, and then I work on the podcast the other days and do other stuff. But I mean, maybe I'll even get another job if they'll let me work. The biggest thing about like a second job is they always want you to work on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's when they need you, you know?
It's like I already work weekends, so I'm looking for something
during the week.
So how do you make that work?
9 to 5. Just kidding. Don't do
I can't get I don't have time for 9 to 5. Like,
oh Lord.
I mean, I know I could, but I'm already working Thursday through Sunday. So it's not, how's that going to work?
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah, true.
And it's like the things that I do for work, then I can actually request off for like the times where I need to be out of town. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, I would love to just like grind it out, and then before we know it, it's going to be next summer. That's my mentality right now.
Yeah. I mean, it will, dude. It comes fast.
Yeah. And I just have to buy snow tires, and I have to, hey, stop. Oh my God. Pumpkin has been scratching the couch. It's so bad. I just have to figure out how to get snow tires and snow gear.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't have any winter clothes.
Girl, take a trip back to Mall of America.
Yeah. Well, I just, you got to work. You got to bring in the income. Trust and then me, spend it all. Spend it all on your
fun, but it's really not fun.
Existence. Wait, what? What's not fun?
An adult.
Oh no, it's
so much to constantly remember.
Are we having fun? The answer here.
It took us is no.
It took us 9 episodes to realize the answer is no.
I don't want to do it.
Can we just?
And that concludes the series. We are not having fun.
And this is the end of season 1 of Are We Having Fun? The answer is hell no. I'm just kidding. We're not going away after 9 episodes. We're gonna drag this out. We gotta see. We gotta see if we survive the winter.
I can't wait to hear stories. To be honest, right? Of
what
like icicles falling from roofs and shit. I can't wait.
I'm gonna get my tongue stuck to a pole like in the movies.
I'm gonna talk to you about me being at the beach in December.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll meet you there. How's that?
Yes.
Actually, though, I will. So anyway, wow. I'm glad to have you back. Love my mom, but there's nothing like having my best friend on the show and all of you listening. Please don't leave us, even if we have guest speakers, because we'll hate that and we'll cry. I'm just kidding. No, we really want to figure out how to like grow. We have a good solid following, guys. Like what I mean by that is people consistently listening, but we're still trying to figure out how to really get out because we're AKA broke. I don't know if AK is the word I'm looking for. So it's not like we can
air quotes.
Yeah, we're still working on like some expenses for the business before we can even advertise professionally and all that. So we're just trying to figure out how to grow little by little right now. So
but thanks for coming along on the ride because
thank you for being a dedicated ass listener.
It'll be that
you guys are the real
knowing what we started with. Guys, we need your help. Send this shit out. Comment.
Well, we love you guys. So thank you so much for being with us. And we will be back next Wednesday.
Next week.
Next week. Bye. Bye. Baby, lock them door and turn the lights down low.